Welcome back to Beautiful British English. My name's Paul and today's fluency lesson is all about connected speech. How to understand connected speech. This is very difficult for a lot of people, but before we start our lesson I want to ask you guys to take a look at this sentence on the screen. Eyemill, buttall, metre, next, tweak. What does it mean? Is this actually English? Does it mean anything? I want you guys to think about it and tell me. If you want to know what this sentence means, you'll have to wait until the end of this video. So, today's lesson is all about how to understand connected speech, which I know is very difficult. So, I want to start just by talking about the sounds. When we're using connected speech, we're connecting words together, and then that connection can actually change how the word actually sounds. Yeah. So you're probably very familiar with how each of these words sounds individually. So let's just take the first one, a bottle of wine. A bottle of wine. Yeah, now individually pronounced you can understand, but when you say this quickly and we connect, it becomes a bottle of wine. A bottle of wine. So this word here, instead of being pronounced of, becomes pronounced a bottle of wine. Okay? I should have got up earlier. I should have got up earlier. Very easy to understand when I pronounce each word individually. I should have got up earlier. I should have got up earlier. Shoulda got up earlier. Yeah? So what's happening here is these two words here, should and have, are connected, and you can't really hear the word have being pronounced. It becomes a. I shoulda got up earlier. Are you coming? Are you coming? Again, very easy, but connected. Are you coming? Are you coming? So these two words, are and you, connected, and they sound like are you. So this word here is pronounced with an sound. Final sentence. It's a great party. It's a great party. It's a great party. It's a great party. So these two words are connected, and this letter, this word a, is pronounced a. So I'm hoping that what you have noticed so far, we have 4 different words: of, have, are, and a. But in connected speech, in these sentences, they all have the same sound, which is the sound. Yep. Now the reason for this is because what we have is we have weak forms in the English language, and what we mean by weak forms is parts of a sentence which are unstressed. They are unnecessary for understanding. And we have prepositions, we have auxiliary verbs, we have articles, and many other types of word which are considered weak in a sentence. They're unnecessary, so we don't pronounce them, and we contract the sound down to this sound that you're probably very familiar with hearing, which is But what does actually mean? So I hope this has just demonstrated to you that means lots of different things when you hear it. Yeah. But so you have to understand The fact that there are parts of a sentence which are considered to be weak, which are unpronounced. Yeah? So that's the first thing that you need to learn to help you understand connected speech. Let me tell you a secret about connected speech. It's really difficult to understand. That is the secret. There are so many different ways that speech is contracted and connected. Sometimes we take away sounds, sometimes we add sounds that shouldn't be there, and you know, there are kind of rules for it, but they're really difficult to actually understand and follow. I just want to give you some examples that you might already be familiar with anyway. So I've just got 1, 2, 3, 6 very common expressions. I must go. I must go. Now, probably when I say that, I say it, I must go. I must go. So this S and T sound, I must, becomes like a Z, I must go. Yeah? So we're not really contracting, we're merely, I suppose, transforming the sound of this ST into a Z, I must go. Yeah? And I do that all the time. Here's another one which I'm sure you're going to be familiar with. Gonna be familiar with. You're gonna be familiar with, okay? Is do you want a? And, you know, want a is going to become wanna. But also, do you, ja. Do you wanna? Yeah, we never say do you, we all say ja. Do ya? Ja. Yeah? So it's kind of like this ja, wanna. And then want to or want a becomes wanna, which you will hear all the time. Just like you will hear gonna, shoulda, coulda, dunno, see ya. Yeah? So what's happening here is the words are being contracted together, and we're being very, very lazy with the language. It's called relaxed language as well. There are many different ways to describe this. And what we're doing is we're saying these words in the most relaxed way possible. Yeah, that's where gonna, shoulda, coulda, dunno, and see ya all come from. Yeah, these are not words; these are just sounds. Yeah, this afternoon. So this afternoon, what we do here, when I say this afternoon quickly, I say this afternoon, this afternoon. So I'm adding an extra S sound. Yeah, so this, an afternoon, and I'm basically the S on this is elongated. I'm adding an extra S sound, which fills in the gap between the two words. This afternoon. Yeah. This is one of my favourites. Is he busy? Is he busy? Is he busy? That word looks nothing like that, but the sound is absolutely perfect. Is he busy? Okay, so that is unrecognisable as that. Okay, whereas you can recognise this afternoon if I write it down as this afternoon, but that is unrecognisable. Yeah, that's why understanding native English speakers is so difficult, because what we say is quite unrecognisable to what it should look like. What is it? What is it? Not what is it. We say, what is it? All one word, all one sound. Yep, pick it up becomes pick it up, not pick it up, just simply pick it up. All one sound. Okay. So, connected speech, it's really difficult, but you can learn to understand it simply by practice. Yeah, practice, practice, practice. Listen to native English speakers speaking naturally. Podcasts are great. A lot of English speaking podcasts that are designed for you guys to learn English, what they tend to do is they tend to speak correctly. So they would say, what is it? Yeah. Whereas what you want to do is you want to find some podcasts of native English speakers speaking naturally, saying, what is it? Pick it up. Is he busy? Yeah. Well, you don't want to hear this pronunciation. You want to hear this pronunciation. Okay. So you've got to find some interesting and useful podcasts, videos of native English speakers speaking naturally. And practice. Practice your listening skills. Okay, so I promised you at the beginning that I would share with you the meaning of that sentence. Let me say that sentence quite quickly to you and see if you can actually hear. I'm ill, but I'll meet her next week. I'm ill, but I'll meet her next week. Yeah? So this sentence is basically a great demonstration of how connected speech changes what you hear. Yeah? So here's the sentence, I'm ill, which is, in connected speech, I'm ill. I'm ill. Yeah? Buttall, buttall. Meet her, metre. Next week. Next week. Okay, because we have a strong consonant and another strong consonant, t and w, what generally tends to happen is we soften these with kind of like this sort of ST sound. So they're connected with this ST. So next week. So next week instead of next week. Okay, I hope you enjoyed this lesson on reported speech. Please, if you have enjoyed, give me a thumbs up, give me a subscribe to this channel, and we'll see you again soon.